Why did the tenant bring a ladder to their rental? Because the rent was through the roof. As a tenant, you have the right to live in a home that's not just a roof over your head, but also safe and habitable. Let's take a closer look at what that means. It was a bright morning when Alex finally found the perfect apartment. The location was great, the rent was reasonable, and the neighborhood had everything one could wish for. Eagerly, Alex signed the lease, handed over the security deposit, and moved in, excited to start this new chapter in life. But little did Alex know, this seemingly perfect situation would soon take an unexpected turn. At first, everything seemed fine. The apartment was cozy, and the commute to work was a breeze. But after a few weeks, Alex began to notice something unusual. A strange smell was coming from the vents, faint at first but growing stronger by the day. Concerned, Alex contacted the landlord, hoping for a quick resolution. "It's probably nothing," the landlord said dismissively. "Just keep the windows open and it should go away." But the smell didn't go away. In fact, it got worse. Alex started to feel uneasy, but without any knowledge of tenant rights, there was uncertainty about what to do next. Was this something to be concerned about, or was it just a minor inconvenience? One evening, as Alex was researching potential causes for the smell, a neighbor knocked on the door. She had a worried look on her face as she explained that she too had noticed the smell and that other tenants were complaining as well. She said, her voice tinged with concern, "But the landlord hasn't done anything about it." This was the moment Alex realized that it was time to dig deeper and learn more about tenant rights. After all, if this was a serious issue, action needed to be taken, and fast. Alex spent the next few days researching everything there was to know about tenant rights. The more that was uncovered, the more Alex understood just how important it was to be informed. For example, Alex learned that landlords are legally required to provide a safe and habitable living environment. This means addressing issues like mold, pests, and broken appliances. It wasn't just a matter of convenience, it was a right. With newfound knowledge, Alex was ready to take action. Armed with the understanding that tenants have the right to request necessary repairs, Alex contacted the landlord again, this time with a firmer tone. "I've done some research," Alex began, "and it's clear that this issue needs to be addressed immediately. Mold is a serious health hazard, and as a tenant, I have the right to a safe living environment." The landlord, taken aback by Alex's confidence, reluctantly agreed to investigate. But Alex didn't stop there. Knowing that landlords are required to return security deposits within a specific time frame, and that they can only deduct reasonable costs, Alex made sure to document everything. Photos of the mold, copies of all communications, and a detailed log of the events were meticulously organized. Weeks passed, and the situation escalated. The landlord tried to brush off the issue, but Alex, now fully aware of tenant rights, wasn't about to back down. It became clear that more drastic measures were needed. Alex reached out to a tenant advocacy group, explaining the situation and seeking their advice. They recommended sending a formal repair request, and even offered to help draft a letter threatening legal action if the landlord continued to ignore the problem. The landlord, realizing that Alex wasn't going to be easily intimidated, finally arranged for the necessary repairs. The mold was professionally removed and the vents were cleaned, restoring the apartment to a safe condition. But the story didn't end there. Alex, with the support of the tenant advocacy group, negotiated a settlement for the inconvenience and health risks endured during the ordeal. The landlord, eager to avoid a legal battle, agreed to compensate Alex and the other affected tenants. In the end, Alex's experience was a powerful lesson in the importance of knowing your rights as a tenant. It wasn't just about dealing with the mold, it was about understanding the broader responsibilities that landlords have, and the protections available to renters. Armed with this knowledge, Alex felt empowered and confident, ready to handle any future issues that might arise. I believe by this point you understand Alex is fictional, but examples are from real-life tenants. This journey showed Alex, and countless others, that being informed isn't just a precaution, it's a necessity. Whether it's understanding security deposits, knowing the eviction process, or being aware of maintenance responsibilities, tenant rights are there to protect you. And so, as Alex settled back into the now safe and comfortable apartment, There was a sense of relief and accomplishment. The experience had been challenging, but it also brought a deeper understanding of what it means to be a tenant. After all, when you know your rights, you can truly thrive in your rental journey. As you embark on your own renting adventure, remember Alex's story. Take the time to educate yourself, understand your rights, and don't be afraid to stand up for them. Your home is your sanctuary, and you deserve to live in a place that's safe, secure, and exactly as it should be. Thanks for joining me today. If you've had similar experiences or have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And don't forget to check out my other videos for more insights on renting and tenant rights. Until next time, stay informed and thrive in your rental journey.